chase it. Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Money's moving to me. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, kings and queens? Happy Saturday to you all. I hope that you are enjoying your day thus far. If not, you are about to because it's going to get that much better. So if you're watching me live, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from on tonight. Let me know who's here. I am not going to be before you long at all. In fact, my battery is low. It's about to die. But I wanted to come on here because there are a few of you that I'm speaking to today. And those of you that I'm speaking to, you're going to get it. You're going to tap in. And honey, you're about to change your entire life. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my intro as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books that were on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of the legendary Les Brown, a Forex trader and investor, and I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome, everybody. As you see the title of this video, I am speaking to visionaries out there. I'm speaking to those of you that see far beyond where you are. I'm speaking to those of you that are tapped into who God has called you to be. I'm speaking to those of you that are so far ahead of yourself that people think you're often crazy. I'm talking to you tonight because this is the thing. As our country, well, the majority of our country celebrated a very historic moment just this past Wednesday. There are many right now who can create that same type of effect for their own lives. And so I want to speak to those of you that are visionaries and those of you that are you're somewhat there but not exactly there. Because this is the thing, when you are a visionary, when you become a visionary, you see far beyond where you are. You're not moved by what you see, you're not moved by what you feel, but you are moved simply by what God has put in your heart and the vision that He has given you for your life, the purpose, the call, and the mandate that is on your life that's far greater than yourself, right? And so, for those of you that are visionaries, and for those of you that are looking to tap into that space, I want to help you tonight because this is the thing. It is not easy being a visionary. It is not easy being able to see things that other people don't see. It's not easy for you to be the trailblazer. It's not easy for you to be able to, create something out of nothing. It's not an easy thing to do, right? But though it's not easy, it is one of the most rewarding things that you can actually ever have because you tapping into your vision, literally walking it out and creating it, is the playing field that other people will need. You are necessary. Your vision is necessary for someone else to find their purpose, for someone else to find their yes, for someone else to become, for someone else to be inspired. Do you know what it did for so many girls that looked like me, or women as a whole, to see a vice president and see it be not only a woman, but see a woman as colored? That changed the trajectory of so many people's lives. But it took vision for Kamala to even think that she could run to become vice president. It took vision to step out of the norm, to say, you know what, it's never been done before, but why not now? See, that's power right there. When you can see something and say, although it's never been done before, why not I be the one to actually create it? Hello, Miss Hammonds. Why can't I be the one to create it? See, oftentimes, this is what the masses does. The masses wait for someone else to create an opportunity. The masses wait for someone else to do something before they can tap in and do it themselves. That's what the masses do. That's what everybody else does. But see, someone with a vision, someone who is a visionary, can see something that has never been done before and say, I'm going to be the one to create it. In fact, many times, those of us who have an inkling, or those of us that get frustrated by certain things, and you're like, well, why couldn't this be done this way? Or they should have done that. The reason why you feel that way is because you're the person that's supposed to create it. You're the person that has the vision to change. And so, this call, this live, this video right now is to awaken those of you who have been called to be visionaries to change the world, but starting with yourself. See, sometimes we miss that. So sometimes we get so inspired that we want to change the lives of the nation. We want to go and do something so super historic, not realizing it starts with us first. It starts with perhaps you changing the trajectory of your family, your bloodline. What if you were the first person to become a millionaire in your family? What if you were the first person to create an invention in your family? What if you were the first person to live off of your residuals or live off of your royalties? What if you were the first person in your family to go and get that degree? Whatever that thing may be, what if you were the first? It takes vision. And see, the beautiful thing about vision is that when you are persuaded about your vision, when you know that God has given it to you, when you know that it's coming to pass, it doesn't matter what others say. But not only that, your belief in your vision, your conviction in your belief in your vision, and you walking it out will ignite other people. Your vision will bring you your tribe. Your vision will bring you the people that are called and assigned to help you bring it to pass. We all look at, Martin Luther King Jr. and what he did, which was amazing. But he wasn't the only one. He was the forerunner many times. But it took all the other giants around him to create the movement, right? But his vision and his conviction in his vision aligned other forces together. Could it be that right now, some of the ideas that you've had, some of the desires that you have, could it be that they're not coming to pass because you haven't been convicted of your vision? Or perhaps, do you even know what your vision is? Have you written your vision down clearly? Because Habakkuk 2:2 says, listen, write the vision and make it what? Plain. Make it plain. It should be so clear that any and everyone who reads it can immediately run with it because they understand it. They find themselves in it. I'm going to be real honest with you. About 15 months ago, I said yes to an opportunity. And I never, ever in my life thought I would never do no marketing again. I was successful in my own right, still am. Am. But I was done with the industry. I said I would never do it again. I'm good, right? Now I love the industry, had success in it, had failures in it, know that it works. I know many people who have become multimillionaires. I know it works. I've watched them do it. I've got a couple of bags, so I know it works, right? But I said I was done. And it took a visionary to come into my life for me to believe into something that was bigger than myself. See, I didn't just say yes to a company because the truth is, it was a company it was just launching, right? And so there weren't any proof that it would be successful other than the fact that the owners of the company were successful and I knew their track record. But it took for me to tap into a belief in a vision that would change the world, that would change the lives of many people. I had to find myself in a vision, but it was the belief, the conviction, and the belief that my mentor, Mr. Browning, had that made me say, okay, I'll do it, even though I didn't want to. But the vision was clear and concise. See, I knew that I missed opportunities before. I had never had an opportunity where I could be at the first, the literally the beginning of a company with leaders that have done it before. I had never had that opportunity before. I had never been so closely associated with the CEOs of a company. Never, never. But the vision that was brought to me showed how this was bigger than anything I had ever done, but how many people I would help and how it was my time. So I got away from my past experiences. I got away from how I may have been feeling, and I said yes. And eventually, my faith would grow in it. Eventually, I would find my own identity and my own vision. But it first began because I believed in someone else's vision. That conviction brought me. And within that, I brought other people. My vision became clear. I've helped people make a whole lot of money. I've helped people change their lives. I have helped people be able to change their bodies physically. That's what I've been able to do. And so with that, I moved, I created, I did something. And so it is for you. You have to be able to be clear on what the vision is and tap into it, and then be willing to move on the vision. A visionary is not one just has all these great ideas and concepts and never does any of it. Like, that's not how it works. Visionaries create. They see the vision and they bring aboard about the people to help them execute it. And together we come and we change the world. But see, it takes vision to tap into something that makes you feel uncomfortable. It takes vision for you to be able to say, you know what? One, maybe you never did it before. Or two, maybe you've done it before and said you were done, like me. But say, you know what? I believe in this. I believe this could really work. I believe this could really work and change a lot of people's lives, starting with my own. I remember just 15 months ago, I felt stuck in my body. I felt like I could not lose weight again. And I was like, what am I going to do? Because I'm like, I can't have surgery. I'm like, I'm not, what am I going to do? I feel stuck. I can't lose any weight. And here comes Tava and these products that allow me to lose over 40 pounds and still going. But I would have totally negated all of that if I was stuck in my own way. If I would say things like, well, I tried those things before and it didn't work, and this is what's different from this tea and that tea and everything's the same. If I had that thinking, I would have still been 40 pounds bigger. And a lot of folks, if we're honest, have been watching me, transform my body, have been watching me post other people. Y'all see this flawless skin? I ain't got no makeup on, y'all. The products that I use. My liquid vitamin is amazing. Y'all are watching me. Some of you have all kinds of things on your skin. Could have been cleared up a long time ago, but you decided to just keep scrolling. Why? Lack of vision. Lack of vision. You've given up. You've allowed things in the past to keep you from moving forward. See, visionaries are who change the world. Visionaries are the ones who change the world. Don't be like the masses. It's too crowded down there. It is too crowded down there. Why would you want to be around the masses that aren't doing anything different? Come up higher to the visionaries. Come up higher to see what we see. Align with the vision. Lock arms and change lives. I already told y'all this year I'm helping 20 women, 20 people, because not just women, but mainly women, create six figures. Why won't you be one of them? I'm almost at near my mark for 20, but why wouldn't you be one of them? Can you see yourself there? Can you see what that lifestyle will look like for you? Creating that on a residual basis, meaning that money's being made while you're sleeping, while you're traveling, while you're doing whatever you want to do, enjoying life, having time freedom. Like, what would your life look like? I need you to see yourself there. Being able to wake up when you're done sleeping, being able to go where you want to go, when you want to go. That's a different lifestyle for most people that they've never experienced before, but it could be your reality. See, the vision is not just there for hope, but the vision will surely come to pass. That's what I love about that scripture. It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come to pass. That's a promise. I don't know about you, but when God makes a promise, he actually keeps it. It's not like when other people promise you stuff and then they don't do it. No, 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 no. When God promises you something, he keeps his word. His word cannot come back unto him void. It must accomplish what he set it forth to do. So locking into the vision of saying yes to something that may be uncomfortable for you. Saying yes to something that maybe you've never done before. Saying yes to maybe you did it and then you slowed down and stopped, and now it's time to get back on it. Whatever it may be. Pick up the vision again. Say yes, because you know what? I was speaking to one of my business partners last week, and I was sharing with them how there are a lot of people now that follow and join, certain people in this industry, certain companies, one company in particular. And I'll just say it. So a lot of people go, they join TLC, and the TLC is very popular, has a lot of people there that have been there from day one. So that company's about 8 years old in America, right? And it was launched by the CEO of my company, Mr. Kenny Lloyd. And Kenny Lloyd was one of the first people to bring it to North America, and he brought a group of people with him to move on that vision. He helped over 15 people over there become millionaires. But the key is they had vision and they followed the vision, and they were the first ones there. 7 years later, people see the massive success of some of the people that you guys know, all the names. They see their massive success now. But they had vision 7 years ago, and they said yes to that other company. When Kenny Lloyd called them, they said yes 7 years ago. So now 7 years later, it's popular. People are joining it, whether the products work or not. That's none of my business. But what I'm saying is this: people said yes to a vision 7 years ago. Let's fast forward to October 1st, 2019. People had an opportunity to say yes from the beginning to Tava, locking into a vision that was bigger than themselves, being able to be a part of a movement that would literally change lives around the world. See, in year one of Tava, people don't realize I was I was part of TLC towards the beginning of what they were doing. And I'm telling you, the first year in Tava looked nothing like the first year in TLC. Tava has done some amazing things in year one. Amazing things. Like, we never had issues with crazy back orders and things like that, like they did back then. What's the point that I'm making? The point that I'm making is this: when you can lock into a vision of someone who's done it before, but now has everything in place to be even bigger than what he's done, it would only behoove you to say yes. It would only behoove you for you to be in front of that movement and be a part of the day one. Because I'm telling you this right now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years now, when I'm making $12 million a year just off my residuals in Tava, y'all gonna wish you said yes when I gave you the opportunity. But only someone with vision could understand that. Only visionaries can understand what I'm saying right now. Because other people want to sit there and wait for the masses to agree, wait for everyone else to know about all of the, Caprice coffee, know about the Flair, know about the, Vasia. You need everybody to know about it first before you move. At that point, it's too late. Let's be real. Are there people that could join companies that started way later and have success? Yeah. Is it harder? Yes. Just numerically. This is what it is. But wouldn't it make more sense for you to get started when a lot of people are still trying to figure out what Caprice is? Wouldn't it make sense? Wouldn't you rather everyone know about Caprice after you've already built your organization, after you've locked in your position? Wouldn't it make more sense? Because listen, when they are now household names and people are buying, they're buying from your organization. That's your money being made residually. It takes vision. So, my friends, what vision will you align with today? What vision will you align with today? And what is the vision for your life? What is the vision for your life? There are many leaders that will watch this, many that are in other network marketing companies. You have your opportunity now with Tava to be a part of a thriving, life changing opportunity. And that may sound cliche, but it's not. It's just not. It's facts. But will you be a part of that? Or will you wait and watch? The visionary moves up and says yes. And we march together to create change. That's what visionaries do. We lock arms, create change, and we move. Get it done. Period. And especially connected with me and my team. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My sponsor, who's a diamond leader in this company, is sponsored directly to the owner of the company. I'm just saying, you might want to be in your girl's organization. I'm just saying. I'm talking facts here, y'all. I'm just talking facts. So the call to action today is this. It's time for you to tap into the vision. It's time for you to tap into the movement. It's time for you to tap into a movement that is changing lives. And we're having fun doing it, y'all. I mean, because most people don't know what it's like to make money in their sleep or to wake up to money or to have fun doing it and have that family, like there's something that happens when you're around people that are like-minded and all going for the same goal. Something just changes in the atmosphere. Like, it's amazing how cool and dope my team is. Like, we have a good time and we are all on fire. We inspire each other and we have a great time, y'all. Like, if I could show you guys a glimpse of what happens in our private group and see how many people are actually securing the bag on a daily basis, it's powerful. See, to make six figures, all you need is $300 a day, 7 days a week. That's it. That's it. Just $300 a day. If you make $300 a day for 7 days a week, you're over $100,000 a year. And I have people doing that right now. Will you be one of them? Is the question. Will you keep watching me? Some of you have watched for a whole year. It's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to get up. Levántate. Ahora. Get up now. Live it. I don't say it in 3 different languages for you. Get up, honey. Get up. It's time for you to get up. There's an Emile LaRue song, and it says, when you gonna get up? I can't remember how it goes, but when you gonna get up is the question. When are you going to get up? So, ladies and gents, it's time. I'm helping 20 people become six-figure earners today. Well, not today. Today. Well, it's already done this spirit, but this year. This year. And the question is, are you one of them? I'm almost at my 20. So let me know if that's you. Get in my inbox. If you're watching from YouTube, go ahead and email SharitaLeon@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook, inbox me, and let's get it done, y'all. It is time. Listen, I'm so excited. We have trips coming up. I'm going to Jamaica, y'all. I'm going to do a whole nother video on that because I need to know who's coming to Jamaica with me, honey. We'll talk about that later. So I gotta go. Thank you for watching. Until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life. Be blessed, everybody. Bye.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. I'm a millionaire.
Get your money. Get your money.
I'm a